Day ones, baby.
Cause you my day one, always been day one, no leave a stay done. I love my niggas, something in my heart like Michelle song. You might can see us join the Siamese and say here they come. On the swamp with bags and tree way back when Master P would say, Trey we always split the plate, steak on cake crumbs. Shawnee Mac, knocking niggas out until they face. Lil Duck, baby, Sugar Bear, TP, and Lil Spit. Sandbox, these my grandfathers I kill with. Real shit, back before these mumble rappers, deal poppers, I conceal choppers for real. Partners like Lil Box, still cock your wheel, knock your bitch from being freaky to the wheels off. With Little Quark and Tiny Sadiq, climbing the steepy, running completely about my day ones. My partner said we hung with bad boys like Mace in the same neighborhood, about a 4-way they stay from. My niggas have come over and it molded us to day one.
You know what it is. Free the homie Monster Yo.
You already know. Free Monster Yo. Free Monster Yo till it's free Monster Yo. You already.
Free Monster Yo.
You must free Monster Yo.
As a must, Trey. Free you.
Free my big bro, Monster Yo. Yes, sir, you already know.
Free Monster Yo. Let's go. Free Monster Yo. Free my bro, Monster Yo.
Cause you my day one, always been day one, no leave a stay done. I love my niggas, something in my heart like Michelle song. You might can see us join.
Salute, and welcome to Skywalker Boxing. We got Blackgrass Podcast, Tim Witherspoon Jr., the Young Black and Suburban, and we got In the Know 360 Annette. Salute to everybody. We got a great promotion. We're promoting a free Monster Yo concert going down to Unity for Social Justice, October 14th. Mark your calendars, get your tickets. It's going down at the Fountain in LA and Los Angeles. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How's everybody else doing?
Outstanding.
Man, doing very good, man. Very productive. Feeling good that I got all these amazing people around me. I just want to say how you doing to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love this right here.
Yeah, Monster Yo, before you say anything else, first I want to say, man, Skywalker, man, Tim Witherspoon Jr., you know what I'm saying, champ, I appreciate y'all. Even you and that, I appreciate y'all because for real, y'all took on the fight with me. You know what I'm saying? That's and that's so dope. I never had somebody like, once I met Monster Yo, I told him this on private, right? You know what I'm saying? I really never had anybody that really had my back. For me, always had experienced some crazy stuff, but having some brothers who take on a fight with me, man, I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like with us three, man, we can take over America, bro. If it had to really come down to it. So I really appreciate y'all, man, really advocating for my brother, man, Monster Yo, man. Free my guy, Monster Yo, man, to everybody free before we send a drone up in that joint. But beyond that, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. And yeah, man, let's get it going, man. Like for real.
Yes, sir.
Salute to Monster Yo in the house. We're gonna, if you don't mind, Monster Yo, I want you to share your story with my audience and Annette's audience and Tim's audience. We're all connected tonight on one platform. Let them know who Monster Yo is and what you're about and what you're doing for the world right now, brother.
And absolutely. I ended up committing some crimes at the age of 16, which led me into prison. At 16, I committed the crimes. At age 17, I was actually stepping into the prison walls. It was a very dangerous, traumatic, and trying experience. I went through all the ins and outs, some of the most coldest things in these walls. I even had to become ruthless and barbaric to make sure I secured who I was and, not be taken advantage of. In the process, I ended up spending 17 years in solitary confinement. That's when I believe I began to really find myself, because when you're spending 17 years in solitary confinement, you're faced to force who you are. You're faced to really break down who you are and ask yourself, what am I going to, what is my life going to be? What is it going to end up being? What legacy am I leaving behind? Am I going to continue to be the same ignorant individual who is deaf, dumb, and blind? Or am I going to wake up and start changing the trajectory of my life? And it was so amazing that so many earth angels came around me and began to educate me. They began to teach me about knowledge of self. And because of that, I started to educate myself. I started to get into academics. I started to just learn and tap into my creative side. Sure enough, I began to publish books in solitary confinement. I ended up publishing 7 books. From there, I ended up getting my degree. I first got my first, I received my doctorate in theology. Then from there, went on to obtain my business degree from Baylor University, my business certificate from Baylor University. And then I went on to earn my degree in psychology, communication, and liberal arts, where I graduated cum laude in psychology. From there, once I was liberated up out of solitary confinement, I realized that there was a purpose for me. You know, when I looked around and I saw all these kids who were a reflection of who I once was, I asked myself, what can I do to change that society? What can I do to be a better person and lead by example? And the best way is to continue to walk that path, you know, of positive change and transformation. And so that's what I started doing. I started joining all these groups and encouraging other young men to do the same thing, because I didn't want these individuals to be lost like I was. You know, I began to show them what caring is all about, you know, and that's what it was all about, teaching them how to communicate. And so I began to lead these groups, and, you know, it became a transforming experience, not just for myself, but for these other young kings. From there, I got into music. Once I got into music, that was something that really changed me. It was real therapeutic. You know, I jumped into music during the time of COVID. I didn't have anything to do, you know, and, you know, my education was put on hold for the time being. And I was just sitting there, and I said, you know what? You know, let me see what else I can do. I've always loved music. I was always inspired. I used to write, I used to rhyme, but, you know, I had really put anything on wax. And so finally I decided, you know what, let me learn the industry. And sure enough, I learned the industry and took over. Like, it's just that simple, you know. And my lineup of people who I've worked with has been Rick Ross, Capadonna, Bronza Nazareth, Glasses Malone, Sean Kingston, Exhibit, you know, Taya Third, Long Beach Will, P-Nice, Don Johnson, Corrupt, and which I don't know is that I'm gonna be working with Snoop pretty soon. So that's gonna be a good experience that I'm really you know, it's a blessing, because you got to realize that I came from nothing. I came from an environment full of abuse. You know, I used to have to watch my mother get abused. I used to get abused. And, you know, my whole life has been nothing but a struggle. So to finally receive these types of blessings and to appreciate those blessings, because so many people receive blessings, but they don't know how to appreciate them because they're so caught up in that enemy within. They're so caught up in that chaos within. And so, you know, they're lost in that. Whereas I was able to heal myself so that I could appreciate the blessings that are coming now. So that's where I'm at today. I created suicide hotlines. I received awards from the Hollywood Gala, the Hollywood Red Carpet Gala, from the people from the firm who gave me an award for leadership because of my contribution in the community, where I've started Big Brother programs. I've started domestic violence programs. I've also started a suicide hotline. And, you know, it's just been about positive change for me, you know, and so that's what it's been all about. You know, today I'm here because, you know, I'm really focusing on, you know, second chances. You know, do we deserve second chances? Do people deserve second chances? I believe we do. You know, so many of us have made mistakes in our lifetime, and we've all hoped that somebody would give us that second chance so that we can right our wrongs, you know. And for me, I've made it my duty and my obligation to right my wrong every day by the positive things that I do in society. You know, it's time to fight for It's time to fight for the youth. It's time to fight for individuals who have transformed their lives and need to be out there so they can help heal our societies. Because our society is in chaos right now. It's in such disarray. And we need more leadership. We need more individuals who care about the people and not just about themselves. And so, yeah, that's my story.
So, Monster Yo, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, giving us the opportunity to talk to you. I and we usually talk about boxing on this show, but you've been through something that made me want to ask you a question that I usually ask athletes and boxers. You said that you did 17 years in solitary confinement, and in that process, you found yourself. Now you decided to take another turn in your life. I To me, when I would talk to an athlete, I would ask them, well, when did you decide that you were going to turn pro? All right. So, Monster Yo, when you were in confinement, what was that day like when you decided that you were going to turn pro and turn your life around, and then everything was going to go in a different direction?
Well, there were many moments in my life that I had chosen to change my life and go to that next level of of transformation. But I think the key was when they started changing the laws. Mind you, I've been incarcerated for 28 years. And so there was a time in my life that I never thought that I would see daylight, so I pretty much had given up. Like I said, I've been incarcerated since I was 16. I'm 45 now. When they sentenced me, they gave me 4 life sentences plus 74 years.
Wow.
So my mentality was, I'm going to die in prison. And when the laws begin to change for juveniles, for individuals who were tried, who were juveniles tried as adults, it sparked something like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you fighting for your life? Why aren't you fighting for positive change? Why do you keep being a repeat of your error? And again, that was like one of the sparks, because it gave me a new hope. Because for so long I didn't have hope. I had already accepted death for my own life as it just being over. And so now I don't. I'm always living in hope. I'm always living in the spirit of gratitude. I'm walking in the footsteps of gratitude, and it feels good. I know what love feels like because I'm receiving it all over the world. I'm receiving it from this live right now. It feels good. I never had people that cared for me the way that people do now. And so I'm not going to let them down. And so that's my purpose, is to live up to that expectation. And now that I know my potential, I wear this crown proudly. And I won't diminish its value based on the fact that I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm supposed to do, and that's what I do.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to pivot off of what Tim Witherspoon was basically talking about as well. Like during that 17 years, like, and then you start to learn how to do music. Like, how was that process? You feel me? Like creating, you know what I'm saying? Was that like, do you feel like that was like your window out?
It definitely was, right? So when I started this music, I sucked. Like, straight up. If you go listen to my old music, I was an amateur for real, right? And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I admit that. It was trial and error. I learned everything on my own. So it wasn't like, here it is, here's the instruction kit. I just looked at it, read it, and said, okay, well, let me try this. And sure enough, I remember recording, and I used to just freestyle, and my freestyle sucked, but I still recorded it. And I said, you know what? Let me learn a little bit more. And as I learned more, I just kept getting better and better and better. And it became my liberation. Like, man, it just took me out of this place. Music is so beautiful because it communicates to you and to the world. It's a vein. It's a life force. You know what I'm saying? That allows you to channel your energy. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that therapy to release that energy. You know, the negative, the positive, whatever. It just allows you to release it, and it became my saving grace. You know, and so yeah, the process was, like I said, I started off just learning it, going to YouTube, studying YouTube, from YouTube, Google, and then just, you know, playing with audio evolutions. And, you know, I've had my trial and errors, and now here I am.
Yeah, facts. What was like some of the hard parts, as far as, like, you know, like you said, you know, you was trash in the beginning, but like, what was like some of those hard parts in the beginning, like if you knew then what you knew now, like as far as, like, you know, like learn how to ride the beat, or, you know, put punching in your ad libs, or whatever the case it may be, like what was like one of the hard parts that you experienced in the beginning?
Taking my time, because even my trash could have been all right, but I was like a kid in a candy store. When I learned things, I just jumped straight into it, and that's always been my method. I learn it, and I implement it. I'm a strong believer in application. You know, apply yourself. You learn something, apply it, because if you just learn something and you don't do nothing with it, it's useless knowledge. You know, you can talk all high and mighty all you want, but if you're not applying it, it's a waste of knowledge. And so, but at the same time, you know, knowledge without common sense is even worse, because now you're reckless with that knowledge. And so, if I would have applied patience with that knowledge, and took my time, it would have been something different back then. But I was just so excited. It was like having a new toy, and I just have to play with it. It's already gift wrapped in this present box, and you know, they're telling you wait till Christmas, and you know it's Christmas Eve. You like, well, it's the day before Christmas. You like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there and just tear open the plastic just a little bit, just to see what it looks like, and then you end up opening a box, and you just start playing with it anyway. That's what it was like for me.
Facts.
Now, Masio, like I hear you talking about doing so much for the community, and you know, spreading your message to make sure that, you know, people know that there is some light, you know, at the end of the tunnel. Who do you call, and who is the person that you look to for mentorship and for that therapy? So, like, do you have that person in your life?
Yes, I have a community. You know, I have a community that I have. You know, they say it takes a village, and we really do have a village. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say I have a village. I say we, because we have each other. You know, you guys are a part of my village. You know, Jimmy's a part of my village. You know, everyone's a part of our village. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy, you know what I'm saying? Skywalker, you know, when we start talking, you're going to be a part of my village. You know what I'm saying? You know, Annette, I mean, all of us, it's like we're all building. Like, for me, I'm not afraid to run to somebody and say, I need help. You know, talk to me. You know, this is not my mind is not right, or my energy is not right. You know, let me get your perspective on this. And I get a few people's perspective. You know, communication is key. You know, and when you're in tune with self, you know the chemical imbalances that are going on inside you, and you know when something is not right. For me, I know when things are not right with me, and so I go out and I talk to anybody that's within my village, within our village, because I understand that they have my best interests at heart, the way that I have their best interests at heart. So it's like I have a broad community. It's not just one individual. It's a multitude. It's a community. It's a family. You know, and that's how it is.
Right.
I wanted to segue into like the public health perspective. You know, I'm trying not to put my public health hat on, but I was wondering, how is it with the living situation? Because I was deployed in helping um, the Bureau of Prisons and helping with COVID-19, to figure out how the COVID was getting into the facilities. So I was wondering during that time frame, right? I've heard a lot of different noise as to the living situation in the facilities, and I was wondering, were you affected? Was your installation affected from being in close quarters, and how did they mitigate these issues?
That's a great question. They were very poor at it. I ended up catching COVID as well, and I went through my process, but they didn't know how to handle it. So you had individuals who had COVID that were still passing out the food. You had individuals that had COVID that were still interacting with individuals that didn't. So many people caught it. They didn't know how to truly isolate it. So if one building had it, they'll isolate the building, but yet in certain instances, one person who may have it may go to doctor's line. Now they just interacted with other people in other buildings. So it didn't make any sense. They didn't know what they were doing. So many people got sick. Few people died up here, and it was unfortunate. They don't care about. But let me take that back. Let me say this. In a lot of instances, they don't. It seems like as if they don't care. Their thing is, they just want a paycheck and get back home. In some instances, there's a few staff that might, take that initiative and be like, no, this is not right. But for the most part, it's the herd theory. The majority rules, and so everybody goes with that. So, but for us, they just don't care. We're just cattle, and they're just coming up in here and babysitting us. That's it.
Thank you for the insight. I know that there's been battles between, of course, the the people that run it, and then of course our public health responders that come in and try to help people out. And I know that it's like catch-22, I guess, if you will, with trying to mitigate these issues. And then we get it's. I don't want to belabor this, but it's kind of like. Be behind the scenes. You're trying to fight for the public health perspective for people. You know what I mean? And not just being a number, if that makes any sense. So it was a huge battle, but I just wanted your perspective on that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy because when you talk about the outside people who would come in to inspect what was going on, it's always funny to me that the day that they're going to come is the day they make everybody clean up the best way they can. And so it's like a show. Okay, we make it look good for just this moment, then it goes back to shit. And that's the sad thing, because it's just a manipulation. No one really cares. And so, or should I say, they don't really care, because people do care out there, but they don't care in here.
So let's talk about this concert, man. This concert. Let's talk about all the performances, Masayo. You're gonna can you tell everybody who's gonna be performing?
Man, absolutely. First off, I gotta give a shout out to Five Stacks. Five Stacks will be hosting the show. He's a part of California Finest or Cali Finest. That's his podcast, and so I appreciate Five Stacks. The people that's going to be performing is going to be P Nice, DW Flame, Ons God Young 23, Poppy Gordo, Taya Third, Infant CT, Westside Web, D3 Rockstar, 2Bs, Low Beachy Will, Don Johnson, Prolific, Crooked Eye, I Am 23 Moolah, Beach.
He's in the house too. He's right here.
Uh-oh, did we lose him?
Did we lose Masayo? Hey, Blackgrass. He's muted. I don't know.
That was a lot of information, man.
Yeah, that was my apologies. It went on mute for a minute.
Okay.
So where we left off at, Sky?
He had brought up 2-3 Moolah being part of the show, and he's in the chat. That's what I had brought up, and then it cut off right after that.
Okay. So can you repeat all of the performances, Monsieur?
Okay, so the performances is going to be P Nice, Don Johnson, I'm this guy 2-3, Poppy Gordo, TF Third, Infant CT, Westside Web, D3 the Rockstar, 2Bs, Long Beach E Wheel, Don Johnson, Zeke, Prolific, Crooked Eye, I Am 2-3 Moolah, Beach J, EST Mills, Fly Muliano, and Tiny Hash. There may be a few more special guests popping up as well, but those are the ones that they're heavy hitters, man. And I'm loving that they're coming together and, just showing their support. I appreciate this right here. It's not just about, free monster. It's also about the social justice. It's about giving the voice to the voiceless. Because there's so many people around here who have changed their lives that are different, who are putting forth the work, but they're not being heard. There's so many individuals around here that's subjected to abuse that are not being heard. There's so many individuals around here that need, just help and are not being heard. And so I'm hoping that through this concert, we're able to shed light and just give those people who are the voiceless a voice. This is what it's all about, helping each other. They say it takes a village, and so we're all a part of this village. And so it's time to really care and just be there for each other. Individuals, when they come home, a lot of times they didn't receive any tools in prison or whatever else, or didn't have any family support. So they come out into the world and they remain the same. Well, with this social justice, with this giving a voice to the voiceless, maybe somebody will start stepping up and saying, you know what, let's start focusing on this individual's academics, on this individual's mental, on this individual's communication skills, so that when they come home, they can apply themselves effectively instead of becoming a part of that revolving door and reverting back to recidivism. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to unity, unity is everything, and unity changes things. We just need to come together and help each other, support each other.
So, I know that social media is a big part of what you do. The internet, you told us that, you learned how to rap with YouTube and Google. You went into, you were incarcerated at 16. So, forgive me for my ignorance in this question, but how was it keeping up with technology on the inside? Because we know when a new iPhone is coming out and all that, and how this is real.
He knows it.
I'm just saying. Back when you were 16, things were much different. So, how was it? Growing with technology from being where you're at.
Okay, so first, I've never touched an iPhone in my life. And so I don't even know how to work an iPhone yet. But I will say this. The first time I ever even experienced a phone, I think was 2016 or 17. And I didn't even know how to cut it on. And so, I taught myself. It's if you apply, again, it's a matter of taking the time, understanding what's in front of you. And doing the research. I always tell people that Google and YouTube is your best friend because they teach you everything you need to know. That is your college. You know what I'm saying? If you can't learn it in academics and in some type of institution of higher learning, then you go straight to Google and YouTube. And it's going to teach you. They have the tutorials and everything else. And so that's how I was able to keep up with technology. Learning from Google, watching tech shows on PBS and everything else, and reading PC Magazine. The PC Magazine, it deals with a lot of technology as well. And so, they would speak on certain phones and stuff like that. And that's how I would learn.
I was going to ask you, I have a good question for you, Monsieur. So just starting out with anything. I know with boxing content, I was, when I first started, I was, I didn't really have that many subscribers. It took me a lot of hard work, bro, to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And build my channel. How'd you start making connections with all these top artists, man? Like you singing with Rick Ross, Sean Kingston. You're doing all these amazing things. Like I know you're a man of many wonders. Like you're an author for children's books. You're an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? You got a lot of skill set, man. How do you get so good? How do you become a perfectionist, brother? Like, I mean, how do you get to that next level, man? Like, and even where you're at, you don't have the liberties of freedom like we do to do things, and you're doing amazing things behind the walls, man. Can you explain how you got to that level, or how you made connections and stuff like that?
Absolutely. A lot of it is through dedication and consistency. A lot of times we'll do something so many times, and after that we give up. It's easy to just give up because we keep hearing the word no so many times that it wears and tears on your spirit. Well, me, I become OCD with it. I'm gonna find a yes. I'm gonna keep going until I find a yes. But a lot of my connections came from individuals that I knew when I was younger, before I was locked up, especially in Long Beach. And, a lot of those individuals remember the good things that I did, and so what happened is that people just decided to pay it forward. And from that particular connection, it sprouted. I just kept doing what I do best. And that's just being myself, leading by example, never breaking my word, leading with integrity. There's such a stereotype of individuals in prison that, were con artists and everything else. And so me, I wanted to break that stereotype. How do you break that stereotype? By leading by example. Let your actions speak. So anything dealing with business or anything, just anything dealing with business, I made sure that I maintained that integrity of ethics, and even sometimes when there were business deals that wasn't about me, I would still fix them, and so, people saw that, and they would hear about it, just by word of mouth, and it just began to build my connection within the entertainment world, and so when it came to just these features, people are just earth angels, man. Like a lot of individuals just stepped up. They started seeing my movement. They started hearing my story, and they were just like, you know what? I like this. Let me work with you. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing, and I'm loving what you're doing because you're not putting out the same stuff that everybody else is, and so, it's just, these individuals have just been earth angels, man. That's the best way to say that. When it comes to my building up my brand has just been about networking. It's always about networking, understanding who you're dealing with, and remembering that not all people is worth your time.
Right.
You have the right to say, you know what, I don't want to work with you, or you're not going to take me out of my energy. And so I've learned how to surround myself with good people. Good people keep you motivated. Good people motivate you. They inspire you, and they make you want to do more. You know what I'm saying? And be a better person. And so that's what I do, man. I just keep the consistency. And again, I'm just OCD at what I do.
So, Master Yo,
Yes.
you want to go?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Your routine, right? Could you fill us in on your routine, your daily routine, your habits?
Oh, absolutely. So when I wake up in the morning, I usually, it varies. So I usually meditate when I wake up, or I'll get up, brush my teeth, and then meditate. I would read a book. I'll process what I read. And I take that moment. Well, matter of fact, let me back up. When I wake up, I realize that I have a choice. And every day we have a choice. We can choose to continue to be groggy if you woke up groggy, or you can change that thought. So the moment that I wake up, if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day, I take a moment and I understand that I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And then what I do is I choose to change that thought, because your attitude determines your altitude. So I changed that thought so that I can go on to have a productive and positive day. You know, and so it's just like it with any type of relationship with someone. You know, you have a relationship with yourself, and you have everything is a choice. You can choose to wake up on the wrong side of the bed and give that spouse that negative energy, or you can choose to realize, or you can wake up, realize that you feel some type of way, change it so that other individual does not have to experience what you're going through. You know, and so that's what I usually do. I make a choice that my day is going to be productive. I make a choice that I will be powerful, that I will be king, that I will be productive, that I will be inspiring, that I will be humble, that I will be appreciative. You know, because life in itself is a blessing. On so many levels, it's a blessing. So I make that choice. Then I go into my daily routine. You know, I love to read a positive passage in a book. You know, just to be inspired, just to be reminded. Sometimes I might read a passage over and over again, just to really process it. You know, I do my workout, my morning workout, and then I go off and go to work. And so where I work at is I'm a TA, a teacher's assistant, where I teach classes and I teach the young kings their GED, preparing them for their GED. And to me, this is so awesome because to be able to see the light in their eyes when they get it, you know, even to empower them with their own leadership, because I make sure I make each and every one of those young kings come up into the front of the class and help teach the class. And they know my thing. I say the reason why I'm bringing you up here is not to embarrass you, but I'm teaching you how to be a leader. So if I should ever be removed from this position, you can still help the class. You guys can help each other. And so I love that right here. You know, I'm in the business of building leaders and kings, not peasants and peons. So my goal is to always uplift, you know what I'm saying, and to inspire and to make you tap in, or to help you tap into the majesty within, so that you know that you're royal.
Back to your workout routine, if you don't mind. How many push-ups do you do again?
No, now my routines. Okay, when it comes to my workout routines, I incorporate martial arts with my calisthenics. So I might do, you know, it just varies. It really varies. So I might go down and do a burpee and come up and do a flying knee. I might go back down and do a burpee and then do a kata. You know, it varies. You know, I realize that, you know, some people just are consistent with just simple routines like regular push-ups and regular burpees. But when you're in an environment like this, you want to have that range of motion and dexterity. And I believe that incorporating all those in one allows you to keep that shape and that range of motion and dexterity.
Right.
Well, I challenge all the men to do how many push-ups Masio does.
It's not happening.
Tim's a retired professional, and that his father is a legend. Tim Witherspoon, right here. His father is a two-time heavyweight world champion, Muhammad Ali's sparring partner, and he came out of retirement. You got all fit, bro, for a minute, huh?
Yeah, for a minute. I'm gonna get back on it too. I made it to 200 pounds. But Master Yo, I had another question when you were talking about your music and everything. I was wondering how the process goes of you recording music from where you're at and how you distribute it to the world, or does the world come to you? How is that process?
Okay, so it started off. I would record my songs on a cell phone.
Okay.
And so I would record it. I would utilize an app called Audio Evolutions, and it's a very good app. It maintains the integrity of the quality. And I would record, and you know, once I complete everything, I would distribute it through the distributor that I go through, United Masters, and you know, it hits all platforms. And so that's what I would usually do. It's been awesome, man. Like, so then what I would do is, then what I learned is, well, I started getting a community. And so with the community, they would tell me to record it, send it to them. And then I would send it to a studio and they would just put their magic on it. And next thing I know, it's out of this world, man.
Right.
Yes, sir.
We got 212 people in the Nets chat. You guys subscribe to Annette. Let's get her subs up. Is Blackgrass? Are you with? Is Jeremy? You still with us, brother?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Are you gonna make it to the concert, brother? Or are you going to go to it? Or?
Yeah, that's the plan, man. Like the plan's still in play for me to make it to the concert, man. And like I said before, bro, like, you know, I feel like everybody should go. You feel me? Like, I don't care what's going on, you know, like I'm gonna be honest right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my peoples, they could even tell me, like, you know what, Blackgrass, I think you should stay with me. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go to the concert? You know what I'm gonna do for the public, man? I'm gonna do a public breakup, you feel me? And make it to that concert, you feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do everything live, man. Because if you don't make it October the 14th, man, I don't care if you spending your rent money, you feel me? God gonna bless you 10 times fold. Make it to that concert, man. It's gonna change your life because it's more than just the music, man. It's about the community that's supporting a young man, you feel me, that's been gone for so long. They bring them back to the community. This one thing I said to Monster Yo before we even went live. It's beyond the music. When you got the community reaching out and saying, man, we need Monster Yo, that means that we need a protector. We need somebody that's going to keep it 100 to guide everybody in the right direction. Because right now you got a lot of individuals out here that's out here speaking negative things, but making things seem fair seeming. They advising the youth to do all of these negative things, but the whole time they ruining their lives. You feel me? So I feel like Monster Yo, shout out to everybody from Long Beach and all around that. I feel like with this brother, man, he's causing change. You feel me? He stood up for himself. He could have still been that same kid back when he was 14, 15, 16 years old. You feel me? Just living that type of lifestyle. But by him maturing, becoming a man, he realized that same thing how they say in the Bible. You know, when you're a child, you act as a child, you do childish things. But when you're adult, you know what I'm saying, you put those type of things away. And he's implemented that. He's been advocating for the youth. He's been advocating for people that he don't even know. So I'm supporting him, and I feel like God has his hands on that. And yeah, man, like I said, man, if you don't make it to that Monster Yo concert, man, we got problems, bro. You feel me? And if you need a hero, man, watch me. You feel me? We will do anything to get to this concert. So, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, support. You feel me? If you can't make the concert, sing your prayers. You feel me? We still taking recommendations letters. If you relatives, the Biden or Trump, you feel me? Advocate for them to bring this brother free. You feel me? So it's free Monster Yo, man. Free
Monster Yo.
Or like my guy Hot Boy Turk said, Monster Yo free.
And you could also donate to the cause, correct? Am I correct?
Talk, girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't have to be there, like, to buy the tickets to be there. You could buy the tickets for other people or just donate to the cause.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And so please buy tickets. You know what I'm saying? If you can't show up, extend it to someone else. Let them experience that experience, because it's going to be an experience. And so, let us have fun. It's about celebration. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a ceremony before that. And we're going to be giving away certificates to individuals who have done positive things in the community. But then later on that night, we're going to have a celebration. We finna be turned up. And, it's about time that we get a rest, that we get a chance to relax and just unwind and just do what we want to do and just chill. Life is so stressful these days, from the economy to the environment to everything.
Right.
It's a stressful day. It's a stressful situation. So it's about time that you guys just relax. Let's come to this concert and enjoy yourself. Relax, unwind, and have fun.
I can relax because it's we don't have any furlough right now, so that's good. 45 days. No furlough.
Yeah.
I was gonna be on duty, but I was still gonna bring my laptop.
Yo, guys, before I leave, I want to say, Monster Yo, man, I appreciate you answering all of our questions, and just letting us into your world, letting us know some of the things that go on with the system and all that. I really appreciate the knowledge you gave to us tonight. I'd still be here if my phone wasn't about to die, and I don't want to disrespect you by just blacking off the screen. You know what I mean? So I wanted to say that. Skywalker,
Hey, much love, brother. Thank you for coming on, man. I know
no
it was a little
problem.
different. We had Canelo, Charlo, but
Hey,
man,
nah, this was more important, man.
this concert's coming up, man. I
Yeah,
had to
definitely.
right after the fight, man. After the buzz, I was telling Moncio and Annette it was a big event. I was waiting to advertise till the morning, just because the fight was such a huge spectacle yesterday. So
Right.
but yeah, just got to get the word out. You guys got to go to the concert. I pinned the link to the concert. The concert tickets are pinned in the chat, guys. I put a link to Net's channel in the Know 360. You guys subscribe to Net. Subscribe to Blackgrass Podcast. That's the hardest working brother in the game, man. Always on the red carpets, out of town, man. That's my brother, man. Much love to Blackgrass. You up, brother? And yeah, I got a lot of love for Moncio, man. Ever since you put me onto him, Blackgrass, man. It's been all love, especially he's into boxing, man. He's got a fighter. His fighter's fighting the same night, Sonny Bleep McEwen.
Yeah, man.
October 14th at the Commerce Casino in California. He's training with Baby Drago right now. And I got Vince. Check this out, Tim. I hope you don't bounce out, but Vince wants to come on to tell Moncio, show his love. This is a number 5 flyweight in the world. He's going to be rocking Moncion's logo on his trunks on the next big fight.
That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, Brody?
Inoue's next card, man. You know, Inoue's big, Moncio, and he's going to have your logo on the trunks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I appreciate that.
Hello, Vince. Free Moncio.
Yes, it's little weak because of the loose weight. Now I'm 113.
It's 113 right now. Yeah. Here. Hey, tell him, Vince, free Moncio. That's the slogan.
Free Moncio.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
appreciate you, brother. Man, thank you, brother. Man, I really appreciate you.
You tell him, Vince, about the trunks. Tell him.
You're extraordinary.
Soon after next fight, I put your name in your logo in my trunks. Next fight in December.
I am so humbled by you, brother. I am so humbled by you, man. Thank you so very much. Man, you are awesome.
Welcome.
You are an amazing fighter.
And
I look forward to you winning all your matches. And I know, hey, you're going to do great things, brother. Thank you.
thank you. And Tim, next fight, I put your shirts, your logo in my next fight.
Definitely. I'm sad that I didn't get to do it this time.
It's okay. It's okay. I put already in your translator. I'm going back again to my friend.
Good. But you got no.
Send me a logo, Tim.
Space. You don't have any more space
the logo.
on your trunks.
They have many space. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Demetrius, right? Remember Demetrius. Vince, you got to get Demetrius.
Yes.
Please, brother.
Yes.
Please. That's the only one we're missing.
I back. Yes.
All
I
right,
back.
man.
I am back again to.
When are you going to take your trunks back?
You want to put Moncio on there then? Let's put Moncio on there.
It's okay. It's already finished. It's very fast if you go to printing shop again. Send the logo. Send the logo.
I'll send it to Skywalker right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Connections.
Moncio, send me that logo. Moncio wanted to send me his logo too.
I'll see you guys later, man. I appreciate you all.
All right, Chant.
Send the logo. Send the logo.
All right, Tim.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like for real. Like this is what the world need to see, man. You know, people from all walks of life coming together for a common goal. You know what I'm saying? Like this is amazing, man. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like if I could cry right now, and I would, because like, man, this is just like this is crazy, man, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, free my guy Monster Yo. And for the fighter that's on, man, I'm looking forward for you to beat the blood out this next fighter, bro. Go for his neck, bro.
Okay.
No respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Go for the gusto, take his
Yes.
whole head off, put it in a box, and I'm
Thank
gonna
you. Thank you.
showcase it. You feel me?
You and Sonny are fighting
Thank you.
2
Thank
days
you.
apart. He's fighting 2 days before your concert, Monster. He's fighting the 12th in Tokyo.
Wow.
Yeah. Got a tough opponent, Vince. Man, you get through him, bro. It's gonna get way better, brother. He's close to another title shot. When he was young, they gave him a big opportunity on a big stage, and that he was 19 years old and he fought for a world title. And he was young. He didn't have that much experience compared to a world champion, and he lost to a Japanese. And now he's on back on track, and he'll get another opportunity now that he's going to be turning. You're turning 24, right, hermano? 25.
25 in October 13. After my fight, that is my birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday the
I'm
day after.
already 25 years.
Yeah, he's been fighting. He's got 22 fights, so he's got a lot of professional experience.
You don't look like 24 or 25. You look 17.
We call him the Casanova Monster because instead of the trophy, he takes the ring card girl. Last time he hugged the ring card girl and he wouldn't let go of her. He wouldn't let go of her. They were trying to get him the trophy, and they were like, "No."
Thanks, though.
I got a picture of it. I gotta show you guys, but yeah, she's way taller than him. Oh, let me see what she said.
What did Master Yo say?
Thank you to my sponsors.
And he can sing, Monster Yo. You gotta get him on a track with you, brother. He's musically inclined, brother. He sings in multiple languages: Russian, Thai, Spanish. Very, very intelligent, Monster Yo.
Hey, let me hear something one day.
He wants to hear a verse.
Sing whatever for Monster Yo, brother.
What's one of types of love song?
A love song? What do you want, Monster Yo?
Yeah, let me hear a love song.
Let me try Frank Sinatra. Let me try
Frank
again.
Sinatra.
Okay.
Or Matt Monroe. Matt Monroe. There could never be a portrait of my love, for nobody could paint a dream. You will never see a portrait of my love, for miracles are never seen. Anyone who sees her soon forgets the Mona Lisa. It would take, I know, a Michelangelo, and he would need the glow of dawn that paints the sky above to try and paint my portrait of my love. It would take, I know, a Michelangelo, and he would need the glow of dawn that paints the sky above to try and paint my portrait of my love. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
That was nice. Oh,
Here's Vince and the ring girl, and look at the ring girl. When he won his last fight, he stole the ring card girl. They couldn't even give him the trophy. Look at the picture they took.
Thanks.
Jeff's laughing. Look.
Hey, did you get our number, man? Did everything work out in your favor?
Tell him, bro. He's reuniting.
Oh man, that ain't right.
No, she's gonna be the ring card girl for his next fight, and they're gonna try to go on a date in Japan. Oh, Vince, you're trying to hook it up.
Yes. I'm very excited. Thank you, Master Yo, for sponsoring me. I'm going to Japan on October 8, October 7.
Flying pants.
Yeah, man, we rooting for you though. You know what I'm saying? Wish you the best of luck, King.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Congrats.
best of luck, and
Thank
thank
you,
you so
thank
much,
you.
brother, just for your Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your skill. Thank you for your music.
Last
Thank you for your song.
last
You
time
served it,
in
man. Thank
in
you.
the independence of United States, I sing national anthem of America last
All right,
time.
go for it, Vince.
That,
That's awesome.
oh, say
That's awesome.
can you see why the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed, and as twilight last gleamings, puts what lights and bright stars to the fair world last night. Oh, the remnants you are, girls so gay lightning streaming, and the rockets quickly by purpose in the end, great proof to the night, and the flag was still there. Oh, sing so the stars twinkle, then Yemen wake, for the land of the free and the home of a brave.
Nice, beautiful, brother. Thank you, man.
Hey,
Sweet.
hey. Okay.
Yeah. He got his. That's the one with the trunks and that made the trunks. Did you see the
Uh-huh.
trunks? I'll show you a picture of the trunks. They're on the Instagram. They're on Monster Yo's page too. He shared a
Did
picture of
you
the
send him
trunk.
did you send him my logo?
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you send
Monster
it to me?
Yo, send your logo, and then I'm going to print shop. Print shop.
He's gonna. We need to put free Monster Yo, or you want your logo on there, Monster Yo?
Yes. Yes, I just want my logo on there.
Okay. Yeah. Send me your logo, brother.
I believe I sent it to you, didn't I?
You didn't, did you? Because I thought it was too late. Remember? Let me see. Did
It's
you?
not late to
Yeah, my bad.
print
That's what I told him earlier.
trunks.
But I don't think you sent. I
They
don't think
have
you
many
sent it.
space in my trunks.
Let me see.
Yeah, you didn't send it to me, Monster Yo.
Okay.
I've seen it before. I've seen your logo. I've seen it on Sunny Shorts before. They're nice. It's a nice logo. Hey man, you're gonna be known in the boxing game, man. Big time heavy with two future world champs. They're both ranked highly ranked, highly ranked. Number 3 cruiserweight, Sunny. You know Sunny, right, Vince?
Both Sonny and him are extraordinary.
He fights like Tyson.
Out of
Vince.
this
Vince
world,
got the
man. He
Tyson
is a
style.
man. That dude is amazing.
Wow.
There, I got it now. That's the Monster Yo logo. Badass, huh, Vince?
Okay, man. Okay, man. Okay. Send to my Facebook, hermano, and then
I'll send it to you right now.
I'm going to the printing shop to my friend.
Okay.
Make sure you take pictures so I can share it and so that you can get my views and get my audience.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
He's got big audience. Vince, big.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you
So
for
what's
helping me, Monster Yo.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Is Vince like Snoop? Oh, you like Snoop Dogg, Vince?
Huh?
Snoop D, a double G. Hey, Black.
Yes.
Monster Yo sings with Rick Ross. You know Rick Ross? Yeah, he sings with
Yes,
Rick
the
Ross.
rapper.
Yeah.
Thanks. I ain't gonna lie, man. I want you to learn to lift every voice and sing joint, man. You
I sent
feel
it to
me?
Vince.
That's the other anthem. You feel
Okay,
me?
hermano.
Oh yeah, then Tim's gonna send me. Tim sent me his too. Let me see. That's dope, man.
So, quick question though, Vince. Like, what inspired you to box though? Like, where did it all begin?
Inspired
Yes, sir.
me.
Yes, sir.
I'm when because I'm inspired boxing to Manny Pacquiao and me and my when my father died last 13 years ago.
Yeah, rest in power to the king.
And then when and me I'm working in the streets like garbage collector, labor, and then working to school like that in box because my family is poor. Because because all the last time I in my elementary days when I was child, I always bully, and then I started boxing.
Yeah. Like, what's the one thing about boxing that kind of like you know that changed your life?
I'm very grateful and thanks to boxing because the boxing he gives me an inspiration, and then and I buy already house of my mother. I take care of my mother and my sister.
So
I'm
his
very
community, he's from the same hometown as Manny Pacquiao. He goes to the same church as him. And Manny Pacquiao, as
yes.
you guys know, is 8 division world champion, probably one of the most successful boxers to ever lace up gloves. Vince is so skilled. He's not bragging, but Vince was recognized by Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach in the gym because he was whooping everybody's ass. And Freddie Roach gave him his first pair of Cleto Reyes gloves. He came to the Philippines. A white man came to the Philippines, brought you Freddie Roach, huh? My
When
uncle, my uncle's
yes
on the wall. My
when
uncle fought Freddie Roach. But
when
Talk
my
that
uncle,
talk,
beat,
big
when
my uncle
guy.
I
knocked out
was
Freddie Roach back in the day. But Freddie Roach is good people, man. He went out there and he seen Vince in the gym tearing people up. Said this kid's a future champ. They all see it, man. Manny Pacquiao, they all see all. He's
when I
very famous in the
was
Philippines. Very famous.
yeah, when I was 15 years old, me and Pedro met in my hometown, and then he gives me a pairs of gloves because he can see my gloves. My gloves is very weak and destroyed already.
He punched through his gloves, so Freddie Roach felt bad and gave him some new ones.
Oh wow.
He gives me a new gloves, and then when I was turning professional, when I was 17 years old, he gives me a clitoris gloves, one headgear, one gloves, and then one power protector. He gives me when and then in when and then if when I was champion, when I was 18 years old, he urinate again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's highly touted. He has 500,000 people come in to watch him fight. He broke Canelo's last record against John. Last time he fought was the same time Canelo fought John Ryder. This last fight was big, right? Of course, this last Canelo Charlo fight that happened yesterday, but the Canelo Ryder fight, he had more viewership. He had 500,000 people come tune in to watch his fight. He had probably more, almost close to 1 million people tune in, all the Philippines. And the
Wow.
Philippines are spread out. They're everywhere. They're in the Middle East. They're in Canada. You know what I mean. There's kind of spread out culture too, and they're all fully supportive of him. Like they love this guy right here. Yeah, I'm gonna end this here soon. Let me introduce you to my wife, Masayo. Can you see the screen? There we go. No. My wife just got off work, but she wants to say hi to everybody. That's Annette. Say hi to Annette. Say
Hi.
Annette.
Nice meeting you.
Delicious food.
Black grass is
Delicious
here.
food.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Delicious food, but I
Oh,
can't eat
I'm still here,
too
bro.
much because my weight.
Yeah, my wife was saying hi to you, Black grass. Masayo. Say free Masayo.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
what do you have to eat there?
She brought me some Panda Express.
Oh, yum.
Got me some Beijing beef and orange chicken, some fried rice, and some egg rolls.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry right now.
It's
Did you get the
So
food? Yeah.
no,
Nice.
I'm very very hungry. I'm
You like
starving already because I'm
Hey,
lose
hey,
weight.
tell Demetrius right here, brother. We got the trunks, Demetrius. Tell him, man. He's
Yes,
going to the print shop. He's adding Monster Yo, Tim Witherspoon. We have forgot your name on there, but tell him he's right here.
but don't worry, Demetrius. But I follow up your name input to my trunks. Don't worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
he's got him. He's got his print shop working on him already. Demetrius, we got the trunks ready, brother. he's adding your name, Tim, and Monster Yost to it, and
I add paying to the printing shop now because
yeah, I have a picture of the trunks though. Let me show you the trunks, Demetrius. Yeah, he's a sponsor of Vince as well. He sent Vince some love. 86 boxing. We're trying to send him some date money when he goes to Japan, so he can take that ring card girl out. You know what I mean, and enjoy his birthday out there. You know, but let me show him the picture of the trunks real quick. Go to some of my YouTube.
Do you like pancit and lumpia?
yes.
Right here, Demetrius. Kamikaze. We got the Skywalker. He's gonna add it to it. Where are you gonna put it at? Where's Demetrius gonna be at? Oh, there's Vince fighting right here. Yeah, Vince is a beast right here.
Wow.
Like he's walking his opponent down, beating him up. Yeah, there's his fight poster right here. That's his fight poster. That's the guy he's fighting.
Wow. You got that fierceness. He has that lion in him.
Yeah. He says, "I expect a knockout with his name on the shorts." Oh, Vince.
Yes.
A lot of pressure on you now. You got a lot of sponsors on your shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Demetrius Bright.
Yeah, we were promoting G5, Demetrius Bright. Salute to my brothers. We were promoting this concert for Monster Yo. Huge concert, lot of performers. It's going down in Los Angeles at the Fountain, LA, and it's a concert for unity for social justice. You know what I'm saying? And there needs to be some changes in the laws too, man. Especially juveniles, especially sentenced to these harsh sentences, man. And we see rehabilitated men, you know, and I expect a release when they become, they're men. When you're a kid, I made dumb choices as a kid. Ask my wife, huh? Was I stupid younger? Bad, huh? Hella bad. Even when I got out the army, right? When I got out the army, I was still I didn't have my childhood or my teenage youth. So when I got out the army, I was wild. My wife kind of settled my ass down. You know what I mean? And so I'm glad I met her. I've known her for a long time. So
So the drill sergeants didn't get on you or what? Because we talking prior army right here too.
no, but you have that. You understand what the discipline and all that is. But thing is, I went in as a baby. You know what I mean? And I spent all that time active duty overseas. I didn't have my youth. I didn't have my party time, per se. So I got out. I was salty government. I was like, man, I'm free now. Now it's party time, and I'm single, and I'm luckily I met my wife because I was a bad boy. Oh, wilding out.
I hear no EMC, no.
It's wilding out. I would be in prison probably.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but the weed calms me down too. I believe in the medical marijuana that calms me down. I don't drink really. Like I'm having a beer tonight, but I bought a 4-rack for the fight, and that's like that'll last me like 3 days in the fridge or 4 days. I only drink like a beer maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. I'm not a big drinker, so. Yeah, this is just leftover because I didn't even finish the beer yesterday, so I'm just having a beer tonight. So,
so Vince, what do you eat? What's your nutrition before you fight? What do you? Yeah.
I eat beef, both beef, Filipino food. If I fight now, I eating now fruits like grapes, apple, melon, like that. Water like that.
Oh, okay. Good. No mango?
Mango, and then watermelon like that. Avocado.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you eat lean meat, Vince? Do you eat like non-fatty food, or you stay away from greasy food?
Yes. I can eat fatty food.
Here, I got Vin. Hey, he sent you some cash, brother. I'm gonna send it to you another remittance, okay?
Thank you, hermano. Thank you.
Okay.
What kind of
That's
fatty
right.
food? What you were
I
gonna
can
say?
eat, I can eat fatty food like pork like that
Yeah. Oh,
because
okay.
he heavy
Yeah.
heavy. Thank you, Demetrius. Right. Uh, I going later to printing shop again. And Monster Yo and you, ma'am. I put your shirt by your name in my logo in my chunk.
Thank you, brother. Man, thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, he's on the phone.
The audience, support the Free Monster Yo concert. Unity for social
Yes.
justice. Together, you know what I'm saying, as a community, and showing you that we're not taking this anymore. It's about change, and it's about giving our kids second chances. It's about giving our young men second chances, our young ladies second chances. Especially if they're showing this transformation. And so come on, let's work together. Let's get our people out. It's time. It's time. It's just time, man.
Yeah, facts.
I need some black grass motivation.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, it's most definitely time, man, to support, like what the brother said, Monster Yo, not only just the brother, but a lot of women that's incarcerated, that really, did everything that they could to stay down. But by staying down, you feel me? It cost them time and out of their lives, out of their children's lives. A lot of people made sacrifices what they thought was for a righteous cause, but then they realized that the whole time they got tricked by the devil. So we really got to stand up for them and really show out for them, because that could be your son, that could be your mother, that could be your father, that could be your cousin, that could be your best friend. You feel me? Like, everybody need a second chance. Like, how many times we did things and got away with it? You feel me? I did a lot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you feel me? Like, God still showed mercy. So we gotta really show up, show out. You feel me? Like, if you ready to get married October the 14th, you bugging, son. Postpone it. You feel me? To October the 15th. October the 14th is to change the date. You feel me? We really advocating for the people who they trying to silence.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just like in the
Great
No
subject,
podcast,
Jeremy.
one of the best podcasts said earlier. Like, what's really going on in there? A lot of times these people that people call prisoners, inmates, convicts, or
Right.
no names or numbers, you feel me? They going through so much stuff. But guess what? They got a father, they got a brother, they got a sister, they impacted somebody. We see the whole California. I ain't even gonna lie. It seemed like California ready to put up a flag and put up the Monster Yo flag up there for real, for real. Really ready to change. So we really got to jump on this. I understand a lot of people, they want to jump on the negativeness of everything, but this is the time to step on that which is true, that which is righteous. You feel me? If you can't step up on that, how can you consider yourself a man or a female? Step up with that which is right, man. Come to the concert, like, you know what I'm saying. And that said, you know what I'm saying. Buy your ticket, support. You feel me? Do
Yeah.
whatever. And at the same time, if you ain't in tapped in with Skywalker Boxing Channel, you feel
Right.
me? 9:30 p.m. each and every Sunday, man, for boxing talk. Right now, we talking about some Monster Yo talk. But for anything, man, you fucked up and you stuck up, man. And it's a
Right.
problem, you know what I'm saying? So come through, show up, show out, come up with a positive attitude. You feel me? A positive feeling, because at the end of the day, we're gonna be out there with the community. We're gonna be out there with the people. Let's rise and let's shine. Let's stand up for that which is right. And at the end of the day, to be honest, and I said this a few seconds ago, y'all probably didn't hear this on air. This is historical. This is changing the game. This is letting the government know, if, for a lot of people that want to step up for the big guy or whoever they want to call them, this is that time to let them know, like, our voices need to be heard. We standing up. We need our people free. We not going for the games no more. We understanding that it's not rehabilitation. Y'all just got private sectors that just getting money. Like these people are cattle out here. You know what I'm saying? We are human beings. You know, we was created by God. You feel me? So support, stand up, show out for Monster Yo and everybody else that y'all ain't even hear about. But we looking out for y'all on God.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
And like he said,
Hermano,
like he
I'm
said,
going to
you
eat
know,
now
just
and then
donate.
sleep because I'm going to sparring later.
Okay.
So you, thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nice
you.
meeting you. Kumusta ka? I know a
Thank
little
you, thank
Tagalog.
Thank you.
Salamat, kuya.
Salamat.
Salamat.
You are Filipino, ma'am?
I'm from Guam originally, but yeah, I have a lot of Filipino friends. I have Filipino blood in
Thank you.
me.
Thank you. Salamat. Thank you, Master Yo, may bano. Thank you.
Thank you,
I'm
brother.
going to eat now. Thank you.
Bye, Vince. My wife said bye.
Adios.
I just
I gotta get off here soon. I gotta eat dinner too soon.
well,
But
I just want to also, reiterate that you can just donate, right? Donate to the Eventbrite, the tickets instead of, purchasing tickets to get there. Just make a donation, a simple donation for this cause. Okay,
right.
I will be there and in support of Monster Yo. So
Nice.
Blackgrass Podcast, where you at?
Yeah, I'm here, love.
Gotta.
So I'll
Yeah,
see you there.
I'm wilding out here in these streets, but I'm here, love.
I'll see you there then too.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, we sacrificing it all. You feel me? Even if I gotta hit a bank, you feel me? I'm gonna make it there. You feel me? I don't advise nobody to do it, but if you need somebody to do it, it's gonna be Black Grass Podcast. We gonna make the sacrifices to do it all. But like, I ain't even gonna lie, like for real, this right here, man, is like I ain't gonna say it's like Obama making presidency because I already knew that he wasn't really gonna do nothing for our peoples. But at the end of the day, man, if you gonna stand on something that's right, why not stand up on it? A lot of times people say lies every day and believe their lies and stand up on their lies. You feel me? Why not stand up on the truth? How many times people has been taken away that cause major influences in our lives that's long and gone, but still here. Not dead, but that's still here. We really gotta stand up for them, man. And if we don't stand up for them, who else will? And say if it gets, and I ain't gonna lie, it's so much stuff. We got Skywalker boxing. He stood up for this country. He fought for this country. He sacrificed his mind, body, and soul, blood, sweat, and tears for this country. If we can't stand up for the people of this country, who else will? So we
Right.
really got to stand up, show out. This is bigger than ourselves. This is
Right.
bigger than our relationships. This is just showing everybody that you know what? This is the time of change, man. If people want to go into some horoscope shit, this is the time of the Aquarius, baby. We gotta stand up. We really gotta show up. We gotta splash like dolphins out this whore and really support our people, man. And that's what it is, man. So it is what it is. You know, California is like my second home. I love Cali. We
Yeah.
ain't playing no Biggie, you feel me? We playing that Tupac, baby. This is Thug Passion. This is motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? This is everything, you feel me? Come
Yeah.
up, show out, support the vendors, support everybody that's out there, because it's a community, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Whatever you spend out there, you feel me? It's gonna be able to support somebody, you know what I'm saying? Go, go to Google Flights. Find the cheapest flights. Go out there. Get on a Campbell. Get on a speedboat. Drive a goddamn on dolphin. You feel me? Get on the back of a sailboat. Make it to California. If you don't make it to Cali, man, I don't know where you at, man. This is a West Coast thing, and we over the East Coast right now, baby. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a hater, I see you later after October the 14th. It's going down. Let's go.
Right.
Oh God.
I'm gonna give away some tickets on the channel too. So I was looking at them.
Hold on, I want to say one thing. And we smoking that can of Muscle Russell. We gonna be out there with the bombest weed for all of the weed smokers. Let's smoke, baby. Guess what? Go ahead, Monster.
You should be Blackgrass Podcast in person. I did.
Yeah.
He's a riot. Oh gosh.
Let me drop her link in the chat, Teach. That's the net with in the note 360.
Hey, Monster, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, I didn't even know your weed was gonna be there. So I'm gonna be straight on some ape shit. I might knock somebody out because we were gonna watch Sonny McEwen kill this guy in the ring. So what I'm saying is, if I ain't doing interviews and you see me smoking some Monster Yo glue, give me 8 feet because it's beyond COVID, baby.
Oh my God. I'm dying over here. Oh Lord. I can't really hear him.
Yeah, facts on God though.
Hey, Blackgrass, I can't hear him, man.
Yeah, facts. So I ain't even gonna lie. At the end of the day, man, it's like, and this being honest, it's like what Monster Yo told Tim Witherspoon, you know what I'm saying? Professional champion, you feel me? The same guy that was hunting down Hossein Rockman. I mess with Hossein. I ain't even gonna lie. But Hossein Rockman ducked that. You know what I'm saying? And tried to go at my guy Sky. And Sky wanted to smoke. You feel me? That's why my guy Skywalker Boxing Channel got the more. He got the most heart out of all of you YouTubers. You feel me? Out of all of y'all, he the only one that's ready to get in the ring. Everybody else trying to commentate. He trying to put hands and knuckles on y'all. On God.
We fight Hasim's ass right now. Quick.
On God. But that's one thing that he said that was so dominant, though. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so pumped up. I lose my train of thought because I'm thinking about smoking some Monster Yo glue October the 14th. For real. I'm tasting it, but I never tasted. So just bear witness with me for a minute. For real. But like, for real, like this moment right here is so dope. You feel me? It's epic. You know what I'm saying? And like what Monster Yo said, it's really a village. It's really a village. Like I told Monster Yo when I was out in got daggone Minnesota, like, bro, like, I appreciate you. He kept it solid. Times, you know, I ain't even gonna lie, like a lot of times I fall back in the black, you know what I'm saying? Like the last Jay-Z album, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to being on prison time. You know what I'm saying? Laying back, observing, plotting and planning and praying at the same time. This is truly a village. And at the same time, if you're a part of the village, I ain't saying you're a part of the block, part of the neighborhood. You got a neighbor that you know that's on your neighborhood, but you don't say nothing to him. You got a kid on your block, but you don't say nothing to him. This is a village that everybody connect together. They don't hear from you in a minute. They calling you. They pulling you up. They DMing you. You feel me? They sending you a text message. They send you a goddamn Google message. You feel me? They got that going sending the FBI to figure out what the hell is going on with you. You feel me? This is the type of village that we have right here, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I go so hard, because these individuals is going so hard for me. You know what I'm saying? So when it's personal like that, we gotta take it 100% personal. And like I said, if y'all ain't out LA, and like I said, forget the news. LA is open, California is open. Go out there, see the palm trees. You know what I'm saying? Go to the ocean. It's probably cold, but it is what it is. If you ain't built for that type of lifestyle, it is what it is. Get used to it. Come out there and enjoy it. Go to all of, you know what I'm saying, the Roscoe's. Support them. They got some goddamn, you know what I'm saying, cookies, you feel me? That's off the chain. check them out at Roscoe's. It's just not chicken and waffles. They got some goddamn cookies that's off the chain. Go out there and support them. Come out to the Monster Yo concert. Dress to impress. Make sure that you out there and willing and able to deal with the community. You can bring back some souvenirs for your children, to your family members, or to that broke up spouse that you broke up with just before you went.
Right.
That's for the excuse. You can tell everybody you got locked up, but the whole time you in California, baby. West Coast loving, smoking on the best weed as possible, seeing some yams, and I ain't talking about candy yams. You feel me? Everything gonna be out there.
I like what Little Red wrote.
Show love and support this, because I ain't even gonna lie, man. You're gonna be a part of history, man. This is a part of history. We're really showing everybody, man, that we really here for our people. At one point in time, we got duped by the government saying, you know what, let's put these people away. Now you hear people that's addicted to drugs because they went through things in their life that they ain't get no therapy for, and now they talking about they're gonna give them help. You can go to a police station right now with a pocket full of, you can have a kilo in your, I ain't gonna say you're gonna have a kilo in your back pocket unless you got some goddamn headbanger boogie pants, but you can have a kilo strapped up to your chest and some goddamn duct tape, you feel me? And go into the precinct right now and say you need some help, and they're gonna help you. So why not? Why not? Look out for the brothers and the sisters, the children, because you got a lot of children right now, 14, 13, 10, 11 years old. They got life in prison. They got life in prison. Think about that for a minute. I understand I'm going ham right now because it's meant to go ham. You got children right now, 14, 15 years old. And right now, I believe all of us beyond our 30s. We got children right now that's right now ready to go to court Monday morning, and that's ready to get life in prison. Life in prison. Think about that. That could be your son. That could be your daughter. You got to stand up for that which is right. This is only one step, but this is a positive step, saying we're going to stand up on that which is right. You feel me? We ain't standing up on people manipulating us, thinking that this is the right way to go. Because at the end of the day, it only takes that one moment for us to change our lives. I was one of those kids. I was blessed. I was blessed not to catch life in prison. You feel me? I was blessed. The same guy, that Skywalker Boxing Channel, Monster Yo, In the Know Podcast, Tim Witherspoon, Bruce Gas. He ain't come today, but shout out to Bruce. I was one of those kids that was blessed. I pled insanity, but they still didn't go for it. But I took out for the 15 on God because I knew I did it. But shout out to but on some real stuff, how many kids went through those same things that we need to show a love to? Or what we going to do? We're going to forget about them? And then what? What they going to inspire other people to do the same thing? We got to show people that we care. You know what I'm saying? We got to show people that we love. Because love conquers all. The hate
we got to believe in rehabilitation too. We got to believe that a kid is a different mentality than being mature and grown. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, Skywalker.
Yeah, that shit. That's the mentality of a kid, man. You can't be trying the mentality of a kid, man. You got to let them rehabilitate, and they can definitely rehabilitate, man. You know what I mean? And Monster's a proven example of a rehabilitated person. And he's like above and beyond, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call it. Macio's a perfectionist, man. He's in the mix of everything. He's doing positive things, and he's completely 360 his life, man. So he's a big inspiration. My son is playing video games. I'm sorry, I've been yelling at him. So
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I don't believe in getting tattoos anymore. You feel me? But if I could get a tattoo right now, it would be October the 15th. It would be me and goddamn on Crip Mac on Crib talking about October the 14th. Come through, support Monster Yo, advocating for it. You feel me? When everybody see that 14th on my head and the Ock on the front, you feel me? They're gonna know what it is. You feel me? But I ain't find no tattoo parlors for that shit to get erased. But like my guy Crip Mac said, on Crib, October the 14th is going down.
You gonna be there? Is he gonna be there?
Yeah. I can't really hear him.
I can't hear Monster Yo, brother.
I want to give also a shout out to you, Blackgrass. You know what I'm saying, for everything that you do. I want to give a shout out to Skywalker. I want to give a shout out to In the Know 360. You guys are amazing. Shout out to Tim Witherspoon. You know, thank you very much. Shout out to Jimmy Visual. Shout out to my nephew Xavier Visual, Free Xavier Visual. Shout out to Phil Jones, Free Phil Jones, Free Nine Lives the General. You know, free all my brothers, Free Kai. You know, but more than that, though, I want to give a shout out to everyone that supports this cause, everyone that just shows love to humanity. You know, shout out to you guys who go out of your way when you're dealing with so much stress and, you know, having that 1,000 pounds of stress on your head, but still able to reach down deep and give that and show that love to people and act on that human kindness. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Long Beach Will, P Nice, Don, DW Flame. Shout out to all my brothers, the GMG, the Sinatra boy, the Sinatra Camp, you know what I'm saying, the Yo-Yo Boys. Shout out to all my family, you know what I'm saying. Just if I'm missing out on individuals, my apologies. You know I love you. Shout out to Magoo. Shout out to Hennessy, the Black Rose. Shout out to Twix Mix. Shout out to my business partner, LBC Face, and our record label, Classic ENT. Shout out to our artists. Shout out to just... Man, shout out, oh my God, shout out to Lord Days for everything that you do, brother. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You helped my career get to that next level. So shout out to Lord Days. Shout out to just everyone, man. Shout out to Lil Red. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your... That's my other business partner. She's amazing. Shout out to just shout out to the village, man. Straight up, just shout. I wish I could speak like Blackgrass, because if I spoke like Blackgrass, I'll be on point. Like, you is amazing. You seized the day. You know what I'm saying?
Blackgrass should have been in the military. He would have been a great sergeant, man.
Oh God. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been eating some fruit right now. I wish y'all knew what I was eating right now. But beyond on some real stuff, for real, I want to let y'all know, man. Monster Yo, man, you've been a brother since day one, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate you putting me on with In the Know as well. Shout out to In the Know.
Yeah, pleasure.
Love, you know you on your shit, girl.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what you doing, because to be honest, man, you got a love for people that's very unique, yo. And I fucks with you 100. And that's on some real shit. But man, it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep on grinding it out, supporting each other 100%. And this is just the beginning. And once we get Monster Yo home, we're gonna be smoking. Right. Man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. We're gonna be smoking on the beach in Long Beach. That Monster Yo glue, changing the community, changing the lives. And that's gonna come. And you know, the sun sets from the west to the east, you feel me? So we're gonna be over there and we're gonna be turning it up and we're gonna be changing every community. And that's the whole thing, even about boxing, is a universal thing. Everybody out here trying to change and do something, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be different. And yeah, I just employ everybody to come up, show and show out in a positive way, because it's nothing but love out there, you feel me? And if you plan to bring any type of hate in your heart, holla at me. Take 2 puffs and chill. Pass the blunt back, baby. And we're going to be going ham. Let's go, baby.
We love you, Monster Yo.
Yeah. Free Monster Yo. I want to play this before we go real quick. I got this. I want to play this real quick.
Free Monster Yo. Day ones, baby.
You my day one, always been day one, don't be mistaken. I love my niggas, something in my heart like Michelet song. You might can see us join the Siamese and say here they come. On the swamp with bags and tree way back when Master P would say, Trey we always spit the place, steak on cake crumbs. Shawnee Mac, knocking niggas out until they face. Lil Duck, baby, Sugar Bear, TP and Lil Spit. Sandbox, these my grandfathers I kill with. Real shit, back before these mumble rappers, peel poppers, I conceal choppers with real partners like Lil Box. Still cock your wheel, knock your bitch from being freaky to the wheels off with little corporate. And Tony Sadiq climbing the steepy, running completely about my day ones. My partner said we hung with bad boys like Mace in the same neighborhood, about a 4 they stay from. My niggas have come over and it molded us through day one.
You know what it is. Free the homie Monster Yo.
You already know. Free Monster Yo. Free Monster Yo till it's free Monster Yo. You agree? Free Monster Yo. You must free Monster Yo.
As a must, Trey. For you.
Free my big bro Monster Yo. Yes, sir. You already know.
Free Monster Yo. Let's go. Free Monster Yo. Free my bro, Monster Yo.
Always been it, one, no be mistaken. I love my niggas, something in my heart like Michelle song. You might can see it.
It's stomped on.
I appreciate that, man.
Good, huh? I like that, bro. Man, you spit so good. That's a good verse, bro. I love that song, bro. It's one of my favorite songs for me, bro.
And I will be having some more venues where I'll be setting up concerts with Kitty, 420_brats. Her and I are a team, and we finna push this line. We finna push this envelope. You know, we're gonna make sure we get these concerts out there. We want people to feel the love and feel the vibe, and you know what I'm saying, be able to just, you know, get in that trance of just, you know what I'm saying, relaxing and partying. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. Be on the lookout.
Nice. Can't wait for that Snoop track to drop too.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be amazing.
Hey, tell people. Hey, man.
It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's gonna be lit, bro. With Snoop.
Hey. But gentlemen, ladies, you guys have a blessed one. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Everybody go support that free Monster Yo concert.
Right.
You know, you need for social justice. October 14th. Go get your tickets. Go get your tickets. If you can't go to the concert, you know, buy a ticket and donate a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's time to have fun. Let's do this, man. Let's get lit. You know what it is.
I got the link for the concert on top of my chat. It's going down in Fountain, LA, and October 14th, 9 p.m.
Yes, sir. From 9 to 2. We can have fun.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait.
All right. Man, thank you.
Can't wait.
Real.
Free Monster Yo.
Free Monster Yo.
Free my brother.
Much love, King.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Annette. That's a Annette's thing. I always see her on her podcast.
Thanks,
Showing
no
that
big
love,
heart
everybody.
up this joint.
Yeah.
I feel the love. Trust me, I feel it. My smile is being from ear to ear. You know.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Much love, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Power King.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.